Alright, market update time. We're going to have a look at silver, we're going to have a look at gold, we're going to have a look at the also US and Australian dollar. Let's get straight into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video today, because trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There are so many areas you need to become good at to become a good trader. Emotional mastery, chart reading, trading systems, money and trade management. So this video is just educational only to help you become a much better trader. Alright, in this video we're going to have a quick look at silver, gold, US dollar, Australian dollar. So let's actually get straight into what's actually happening. Let's actually just look at the ETFs here. So silver, guys, silver for me is obviously just a slight little move to the high side, not a big gap up. I didn't expect much of a move today after a big move yesterday, but we'll see what the market's got in follow. But if you're looking at this here, as I said before, and as you guys know, on the first I bought call options, and perfect entry for the silver market update for that SLV trade of myself. Perfect entry, and obviously I did a video the day I did that as well too. So so then the market, not much going on through there, but again guys, I do see a significant rally coming up through there. GOD as well too. Now GOD, as I said in the past, guys, GOD to me is the one that I'm worried about, and the reason why, and I know everyone's calling big bullish in GOD right now, and the reason why, guys, is because if we look at GOD, we need GOD to just bullet out of the gate here. We needed to take off, because right now we're actually where we are right now is that if the market runs up through here and holds, then we're likely to get this is likely to be a head and shoulder formation, and we're likely to get that, because it's forming, as you can see here, it's forming. Let me just get a pen here. It's forming this shoulder head and then potentially a shoulder. So we don't want that. We actually wanted to hold here and just bullet out of the gate out of this, break above highs real quickly. That's what you want. If it stores through here over the next couple of weeks, it could be forming a head and shoulder formation overall, and we could be heading back down. And Mr. Harry Dent, who's actually still calling for a lot more downside to come throughout the rest of the 12 months from doing this video, he's still saying we're going to get a lot more downward movement. So, but you have so many other people out there, so many people, including big billionaires such as Carl Icahn and George Soros and stuff like that. They're buying a lot of gold and stuff like that as well too. So for me, it's really interesting. And that's the reason why this is the caveat. But looking at silver, guys, for me, silver is the one that you don't have any of that, and that's the reason why I got into silver. And that's the reason why I bought that as well too, silver. Now, some of you guys are saying, John, why did you buy the SLV? Why didn't you just buy the physical and all sort of stuff? Just my preference. If you guys want to buy the physical and that sort of stuff. Now I do a lot of other stuff as well too when it comes to the metals and all that sort of stuff. But this was just this one trade, because guys, I don't think the options are not going to go away. You know what I mean? Like they're backed by the they're backed by the big house. So the options are not just going to expire on you unless you let them expire. You know what I mean? So so even if we did get a big rally and a big crash or whatever, so I just don't see that happening. So don't worry about whether it's a paper market or not paper market, or it should be physical and stuff like that. I know you've been hearing a lot about getting physical market and physical gold and stuff like that, and yes, I do like the fact of getting physical gold and physical silver. I think it's a long-term good investment. But for me guys, I'm happy doing what I'm doing when it comes to trading options and stuff like that, because that's my thing. I love trading options. But looking at that, guys, we've got a nice good turning reversal. Let's just go back to, all right, my charts are doing it again, isn't it? My charts are doing it again. Yep. There we go, back again. So we're at this level of support, where you see right now we're at this level of support through here, and you can see the market's actually ran down and bounced up. Again, guys, this flowing action, and what I mean by that is that if I bring up an arrow, you can see this flowing action for me. This flowing action for me, guys, you can see how we've made this trough, higher trough, peak. We got the breakout, Then we have this higher peak. Now we're having a higher trough. It's flowing to the high side. And as you can see, I use my weekly charts for the bigger direction, and I time my way in on that daily chart by using the tools that I just shared with you on the video. Okay, I just shared with you exactly what I used to get into that chart, get into this trade. So guys, for me, I actually see this thing being a bullet out of the gate. And yeah, so I just see that, guys. The overall silver chart to me looks so much more bullish for a lot more upside than gold does. And as you can see, guys, right, like silver just ran up and had a nice pullback, and now it looks like it's want to run up. You know, gold, what did gold do? As you can see, let me go back to gold here. Look at gold. Gold's been the ugly one. You know what I mean? Gold is like winning ugly. It's like run up, run down, run up, run down. Well, where silver has it. And that's where, guys, that's where I'm actually a lot more happy being in silver or SLV, is because I think this is likely to start seeing a lot more. And I did a video a while ago, but I listened to an interview of a guy who actually is in the manufacturing business of silver and gold. And he said right now silver should be around 130. Should be around 130, not 15, 16, right? It should be around 130. You know, at least 90. So that's the reason why, guys, I like SLV better, because I think the return this year is likely to be far greater. We're likely to get a far better movement in SLV this year than we are in gold. You know what I mean? In GLD. So that's the reason why, guys, I like that as well too. So let me get into these other markets just quickly. So I'll look at the bigger picture here. So the US dollar, guys, US dollar obviously had a big breakdown last week. We had a little move so far, but not much. We do actually have this bottom of this trend line. We have this trend line up through here. So you can see we actually have this trend line going through here with a bit of a trend line going on through there as well. But guys, if let me just take that off the screen, and let me just take that off the screen here for a minute. And you can see how that obviously breaks out through there. So we don't need that trend line anymore. But this here, guys, and if you look at the back of the areas of resistance where the market had problems breaking through, was actually indeed that area. And you can see, guys, that this whole area through here, this is the area through here. You can see that area through there. It opened, but I couldn't close below there. Had problems there, had problems there, had problems there, had problems there. A little broke up, back down, and we broke back down again as well too. We got like a little support and resistance through here as well. But guys, to me, US dollar looks really, really, really weak. Now we go to the Australian dollar. Australian dollar looks the opposite. Australian dollar to me looks really strong. Hey, easy, dogger. I'm pressing all kinds of buttons over here. If you don't know about that, pressing all kinds of buttons. He had this resistance here, resistance. It came down, hit the support, plus at this 62% level. This is the 61.8, basically 62% Fibonacci. And what else do we have? If you're looking at this, guys, and you've been watching, what is this? A low. We have this overall peak, major higher peak, major lower peak, major lower trough. We have this major higher peak. This is now making a major higher trough. Where is this likely to go? Looking on this bigger picture. Bam, 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 bam. Australian dollar moves up higher from here. I think we're now at a bit of a big bottom through here, and the Australian dollar moves to the high side. So there we go, guys. A bit of update on the US dollar, Australian dollar, silver, and also gold. I'm not going to BS you here. Trading is hard. Over my 10 years of trading, I've learned some amazing systems and strategies, and I've put it all in my brand new Grab the Markets by the Balls course. And I'm giving you 100% free access. This whole course is 12 videos long and almost 10 hours of the best systems and strategies that I know. Click on the image below now to get 100% free access right now.